468, no time to debate. Don't really want to be late because the E is so great. Gemini season, rhymes for a reason. Don't you understand? I'm verbally pleasing. No time for heathens. Escape the state. Love to debate. NYK the great. NYC, born and raised. Don't you understand? The Knicks will amaze. Johnny Blaze, we're going to win game 4. Don't you understand? Yeah, I want some more. Battling the alien, the Spurs, and the refs. The NBA got the fixing, hot to death. I go left when they try to go right. Don't you know I debate day and night? These are bars, chart ruler Mars. Don't you understand? Competition gets scars. Yeah, man, bueno nino. Don't you understand? I spit that single off the top. That means I get off the tizzy. These are rhymes that I always get busy. Ecompleasy, never sleazy. Tell all the ladies you know how I used to be. When I was a single man, I dated Gemini women. What's the plan? Because that's Scorpio rising, 8th house attraction. So I guess I would be macking, but they would come to me. So I take it in. Gunga din. The hairs of the chinny chin chin. Yes, I win. And what you see tonight, Gemini, 12 houses be Geminis or Geminis. What's that equal? Both the third eye. The messenger from sun and moon. Down to Pluto, Hades, and June. Maybe in May, they don't play, but the Geminis now, you know I say, we are in the Gemini Libra Deacon. Thursday, I will no more be leaking. It'll be Gemini Aquarius show. That's the third deacon in astrology, bro. Yeah, what else could I say? This should be a fun show for everyone, okay? Because y'all got Gemini in your chart, so take some time and take your part. Share in the comments down below your Gemini planets and your house, baby, bro. That's the flow. That's the way I go. Now it's time for Tick, 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 Tack, Toe, episode 468. All that means is that I'm never going to debate who's the greatest MC of all time. It's KRS-One, and that's in my mind. Then Rakim. Then Nasir Jones. After that, maybe we could break some bones with Black Thought, Notorious for Pac, or Jay-Z, who rocks the block. But either way, I want you to know it's time for E Complete to get ranked, bro. Knowledge. What's up, y'all? Gotta give myself some props. You know what I'm saying? I'm not top 5, top 10. I may be top 150, 200. I will tell you this, though. I keep telling you I got to release it, but I'm going to start writing the rhyme for the third album, but I will re-release on iTunes and let you all know. You could always go to E Complete on YouTube. But the first album, Hip Hop Forever, that's classic. Second album, True Speaker, it's pretty solid. That first album is legendary. And I'm going to try to figure out to give you my best for the third final chapter God told me to tell you. Okay?
Aww.
So, you know.
I'll give you your blueberry tea,
sir.
Oh,
wow. Look at this. This is from my favorite personal assistant, a.k.a. wifey, blueberry tea, because my throat was hurt and busy from screaming and yelling last night with the Knicks. You understand? The referees jerk us. The fouls, ridiculous.
Yeah.
We got a lot of folks here. Even wifey saw one of the plays.
I'm not even really into sports. And I was like, did these people teleport back to the 90s? Because they were beating up on Brunson. Like they thought
he stole something.
Like I was like, what? Your little people don't do this? That is not the basketball team of today. Okay. I don't know what was going on.
And she really don't know sports.
But hey, Evelyn. Hey, Miranda.
Hey, Miranda.
Hi, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
And who else is here? We have Barbara Elaine. Oh. Barbara Babs.
No. Is that Babs?
Yes.
Babs on one?
Her picture is the same, but she's changed her name. So you tried to trick me with that name change. But see, I know the picture.
Babs, you joined the tribe. Thank you so much. But listen, you guys, when you guys join the tribe, make sure you email me because for some reason, I'm not getting the notifications. Colleen joined the tribe. Babs joined the tribe. We didn't see you Friday night. We sent out the link, but hopefully you come on the 19th. Portia Cooper will be hosting and presenting, talking about cardology. Please don't miss it. It's so good. Cardology, I get excited. Cardology is deep. I'm an ace of diamonds. She's a queen of clubs. You'll learn what your card is based on your birthday. And she's going to talk about the cardology energy for the rest of the year, I think. So I'm excited.
It's going to be a really good one. And Portia,
she's super talented.
So she's a numerologist and a cardologist now. And then she also does
crypto.
And you know what? I got her thing and I started doing the crypto. She has a whole class. It's like 32 or 40 videos. And I got into the first or second video and then I stopped. I got to get back in and watch the
she's a Taurus and super smart.
It is.
Yeah. It's really fascinating. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Episode 468. And what house is your Gemini in? Everybody's got Gemini somewhere. So what we're going to do is go from Gemini rising and wrap it up with Taurus rising, end with her and you Taurus rising people. And we're going to talk about Gemini.
Save the best for last.
Yes, exactly.
Although then I have to I'm like, oh my God, when's it going to be my turn? When's it going to be my turn?
Oh, like the kids in the car. When are we going to get there, mommy? Are we there yet?
Yeah. And so before I got married, my last name was Williams. So I have just spent my life having to wait till the end. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, come on.
Hey, listen, Taylor, I used to wait close to the end too. Right? TUVWX. No, W.
There's still a lot before W.
So you guys like my black tourmaline? It's so beautiful. When I was doing a video today, you guys go follow me on IG and TikTok. I kind of had a little mini viral moment on Instagram.
It was impressive.
It's kind of cool.
We waited all our lives. We've waited all of our social media lives.
I would say it's mini, but in like just 4 days, I've gained 500 new followers on Instagram.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm up to 2,800 now.
Wild.
And the video got over like 50,000 views and over
we
like
need to get them all over to YouTube.
Right. Sorry. Hear what I'm saying? And over 500 comments. And what was I talking about? Aquarius. I was talking about karmic debt with Aquarius sun and moon placements and how you have to, pay off karmic debt by guiding or teaching your father, if you have Aquarius sun, or your mother, if you have Aquarius moon. I'm trying to figure out, and I have to do it on a computer. I can't see it on the phone, how to even respond to over like 500 comments. I've done about 30. It's really hard, but I just wrote a general comment or whatever. But go check out my Instagram. You may like it because some things don't come on YouTube that I share on Instagram and TikTok. So follow me.
See, Kubota Maria, she said you triggered all the Aquariuses with the parent issues with that video.
You're right, I did.
That's what I said to him.
They have a lot of parent issues.
That video is that so many people
could relate.
Yeah. And specifically Aquariuses, but everybody has a parent.
But it makes sense though, because Aquariuses are pretty different and unique, and they can be the rebels and black sheeps of their family. So I guess you're right. I did, I did a really interesting one though on Pisces moons, one on moon signs. So either way,
I told him he should do something. He was like, he's standing, I'm in the kitchen and he starts breaking down
I did it, but it didn't do so great. Yeah.
You didn't do it.
I did it.
I don't understand. I don't think you tagged it right because I don't get that. See, I'm surprised he did a whole thing because he broke down.
But the sports people aren't into the astrology, so it's not. So she thinks she gets things, but she don't get it. It's not.
I get plenty of things,
but not that.
Anyway, so we have Sharon Dominguez here. Are you new, Sharon?
She is. Hello, Sharon Dominguez. Hola, ¿cómo está?
She's a 9th house Gemini Libra rising.
Okay, so
Miranda's a Leo rising.
Yes.
And
Gemini in the 11th.
Evelyn said she doesn't have any planets in her.
But it's in her 12th
Gemini,
house,
yes. And
but wherever it's at, and that's what we're going to get into tonight, it is the messenger, right? And so that's why I was kind of titling it, What is your message? What are you here to share and what are you here to learn? Because Gemini is about input and output. It's the court gesture, the mimic, the messenger. It's very skilled, right? Gemini can go to the luminaries, right? Sort of the god and goddess, the sun and moon, but it can also go to Pluto, Hades, the underworld. One thing you got to know about the ruler, Mercury. Mercury is neither masculine or feminine. It's genderless. And in the fire and air signs, It's masculine, not male, masculine, initiating, assertive, outgoing. And earth and water signs, you notice how I do the hands? It's not an accident. Left hand, receptive, not female, feminine, intuitive, introspective, receiving, receptive energy. So that's how Mercury dances, okay? And it's only ever 28 degrees away from your sun sign. So if you meet somebody and they say, I'm a Leo, you know right off the bat, their Mercury's either in Cancer, Leo, or Virgo. See how that works?
So
Sharon Dominguez, welcome. Share your sun, moon, rising. We do like to introduce new people to the channel with a little free sun, moon, rising breakdown for you. But that means also you need to subscribe and come back to the channel. Don't just be using me and abusing me. Don't be mistreating me. That's not nice.
we set out our standards in the beginning. Can you hang with us?
It's a lot of love and fun here, though, Sharon. So definitely.
So we also have Pavel Zodak. I'm thinking that it's TZ, but I think the T is probably silent.
And this isn't Pavel the Leech Man, is it?
No, I don't think it's Pavel the Leech Man. My husband used to visit a man
named Pavel,
and he put leeches on him.
And he got out of the Soviet Union. Yeah. The first time I had about 15 on my head and neck.
No, I mean, it was more than 15.
No, it was 15.
Was it 15? We gotta get whatever it was. Woo, honey. And $40 a leech. It's a lot of freaking money. That's what I do know.
And I got a big head and neck.
That's how sick I was. Yeah. That we were like, here you go.
And I got to tell you, it really worked. And maybe it was 15 total. I think I had 12 on the head and I put 2 or 3 on the feet because it got me to, after numerous ankle and foot surgeries, it got all the old blood out of there and I was able to run again.
It
was great. Leeches, that's God's first medicine.
And it's like God's bloodletting. Yeah. And they get all the stagnant stuff out and then they put this natural antibiotic.
It's called the Hiragine. And the Hiragine goes in your body and it's very healing. The leeches are incredible, y'all. I know it can sound disgusting and scary, but trust and believe that is natural.
And it's so funny because they wrap you up and then you got this little Russian man wrapping my husband with lady sanitary napkins and taping him up and all this stuff because you bleed. I mean, you bleed a lot.
You secrete out the fluid and blood for about up to 20 hours.
Yeah. And that first, especially around your ankle, you bled like crazy.
And some dark blood, remember?
Yeah.
My 26-year-old at the time, he was about 14, 15. And he was a little.
He might have been younger than that.
Well, the twins were born. So,
the twins were okay.
Yeah, so it was 2030. So he's at least 14, 15. Yeah. No, yeah, it was definitely 15, even 16. He was afraid to go to bed that night because he was like, my dad's just laying in the bed bleeding.
Mom, is Dad gonna be okay? And I mean, he was bleeding nonstop, and I'm changing out. I had like these pads under him.
It was a lot of blood.
Changing it out, and it was a lot. But you were able to walk like for the first time.
No, I was able to run.
Yeah. Okay, that was.
I was able to run, Forrest, run. So
the point of that segue is when natural remedies work, and we have to kind of unlearn a lot of these things. So let me just quickly get to some different people. So Miranda said she came up on her FYP on TikTok last night. Oh, you did. Oh, for your like the
FYP page, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
For you page,
yeah. You know what? I'm not well because what is for FYP for you
page?
Oh, that's it. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not the best with these things. I gotta learn. Oh, God. Okay. Ooh, listen.
Don't lean on my
So
thing.
this is the mushroom stuff. It's not coffee. It's like mushrooms and burdock root and everything. It's so yummy. Anyways, Miranda, she says she loves football and hockey, but she thinks basketball is So you like where people just beat the crap out of each other? Is that what we're kind of getting at?
Miranda,
those Libra,
wait, let me tell you something. Those Libra ladies are secretly aggressive.
Get them,
and they're like rough and tough men. Libra ladies are tough chicks, I know.
And then let's see. Watkins said her baby is an Aquarius moon, conjunct her sun.
So she's got karmic debt to pay off to you.
Mm.
She's an honey.
Well,
she's
see,
an
I don't
Aquarius.
know if she's saying
she's
her baby as in a baby, or she's saying her baby as in her boyfriend.
Oh, we don't know. Clarification, walking.
And then Pavel is a Sagittarius rising. My dad and grandfather are both Geminis. And
Sagittarius rising. So for you, it's the 7th house. So we'll get started.
We have I-24 hour.
Oh, I-24 hour.
Oh, you're back. She said, I'm back.
We didn't know you were here before. Maybe you changed your name.
Have we spoken to you before I-24?
Well, share your sun, moon, rising, your big 3. But we're going to get to that in a second. And same with...
and then Sharon.
Sharon
gave her.
Okay, let's do Sharon first, and then we'll get to
Sharon
Gemini.
is a Libra sun, an Aries moon, and a Capricorn rising.
Capricorn rising.
Mm-hmm. Libra sun.
Aries moon in the 4th.
Okay,
Libra sun in the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
You will overcome all obstacles for your career. People will see you if your midheaven is very Venusian. You're born on a full moon. The Aries moon in the 4th house, you were a little spark plug and causing havoc in that home. At least you didn't have Uranus there like the Taylor twins. That's a whole nother episode. But the Aries moon can be impulsive. The first 13.2 degrees, the south node is the lunar mansion behind it. And you need to have spiritual connections, or else emotionally you could be very sort of aggressive and impulsive. And then from 13, after 13.2, 13.4 to 26 is Venus behind it. So that makes it very relational, more stylish, and more peaceful. It doesn't emote so aggressively. Okay. But with the Capricorn rising, you feel that obligation to get married, have the white picket fence, the dog, the kids. But subconsciously, Sagittarius 12th house, all you want to do is travel the world and learn and philosophize and expand your consciousness, right? Let me know. So thank you for coming. And that Libra sun in the 10th house, that's really nice. That's a good placement. I have friends with that, and you could do really well with it, all right? Remember, Libra, you guys, even though it's in its planetary fall, the sun, Libra is the wealthiest sun sign in astrology. Pay attention. So let's get started. Okay. Gemini rising in the 1st house. So when you have Gemini rising, we have our oldest son has that. Gemini in the 1st house, you are the messenger. These people can be very verbal. Sometimes they can have angular faces. They definitely, depending on where the sun is, they can be sometimes introverted. But even if their son, let's say my son's son is in Virgo in the 4th house, over time, usually around age between 30 and 32, they become more extroverted. But it takes time for that son to develop. Remember, when you see the son in the 4th house, that means the father's not around, right? And so I'm his stepfather, but he changed his last name to Taylor. The bio dad, her first husband, not involved at all. Okay, so that's very literal in that sense, right? So when you're Gemini rising, you definitely have a level of intelligence. You could be very skilled with your hands. Muy inteligente, can be very funny. But it's not always that you're going to be, outgoing. It depends if you have planets there. But people see you as the Gemini. They see you as someone that is friendly, someone that they want to exchange information with. You're always looking for data. These people are very inquisitive and curious about life and very intelligent. I feel much better. I went to the chiropractor today, got adjusted. It's different from chiropractic. Adjusted to the body weight. We talked about it last show because I was dealing with a lot of pain and I'm feeling way better. Like I just watch even how I'm sitting in the chair. Got to make sure I'm sitting properly. So Gemini risings, what you want to look at, the chart ruler is Mercury. So anybody that's a Gemini rising, where's your Mercury at in the chart? That will show you where major themes and events will play out in your life. We're talking about this in my astrology course. You can sign up and study astrology with me anytime, one-on-one at BigEAstro.com. The next time I'll teach the astrology course will probably be that either the week after the Super Bowl or like the 3rd week of January. Probably start that 2nd week of February. Okay, so I'll be running that course again for my 4th time, but at this time I'm going to do it. It will be 12 weeks. Okay, so I'm really excited, and you'll have the book by then, all that stuff. So the book and the cards are off to the printer, and we hope maybe August, end of July, September. We just don't know. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. But we will put it up on the website earlier than it comes, so you can start to pre-order. So as soon as you get it, we just boom, packaging it and shipping it out to you. Okay. And then we'll also set up so you can buy it if you want to digital, but you want the book in your hand. And we'll be signing the book, right? Because she's the co-author too. So we'll be signing the books to you as well. So that's the Gemini rising. Now, Cancer risings, right? We're going to go kind of around the zodiac this way, clockwise, not counterclockwise. We're going to go clockwise. So for the Cancer risings, Evelyn, and anybody else here with Cancer rising, Gemini's in the 12th house. So with Gemini in the 12th house, you really have to pay attention to how or what you communicate in the bedroom. It's your hidden talents. Hidden enemies could be Gemini, Sun, Moon risings. You are someone that can literally be the messenger through the dreams, right? Between the physical and the spiritual realm. You can also get in there and reprogram the subconscious mind. You could be a therapist or a counselor. You know, the planets will flavor it, but just giving you the general read. And for house rulership, which I taught week 8 in my astrology class, it's really important. We'll get into it more week 9, because we're also looking at the aspects and how to read a chart. You would say, okay, Evelyn said she has nothing there in her 12th house, but Evelyn, I think her Mercury is in Scorpio on the 5th, right? So what you would do is the information for that Gemini in the 12th, you find the ruling planet of the Gemini, which is Mercury. And then if it's in the 5th house in Scorpio, that tells you about your 12th house experience with Gemini there. Does that make sense? So you always want to identify in the chart, whatever house you have the Mercury in. Doesn't have to just be for the chart ruler like Gemini risings. It can be for the house ruler if your Gemini house is butt naked empty. No fear, there's always more information. So her Mercury in Scorpio would give her inside information about her Gemini 12th house. So she can be very empathic in her dreams. Her dreams can be emotionally intense. She may like some intense pillow talk. You know, things like that. So that's for the Cancer risings. But you're definitely the messenger, so you should keep a dream book and write down your dreams. Mira, escribe with lápiz, pencil. Very important. No pluma, lápiz. Okay? Comprende? Tu sabe. Now, before we go to Leo risings, read.
Okay, so let's see. Ooh, my.
You may need to put the air
So,
down.
Pavel said that she still listens, or I'm not sure if you're a male or a female.
Pavel should be a man.
Yeah, probably a male. Says he still listens to your readings. She got it for your birthday last year.
Pavel?
So, yeah. So,
okay. I'm glad. Thank you. I don't remember.
And you're still here, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And Watkins' baby is her 9-year-old daughter.
See, that's what I thought.
There you go.
Baby,
and
baby.
You know, I just don't know. I mean, I still call my babies baby. And you know what? I have a 26-year-old and I will still call him baby at times. Because he is.
You carried him.
How many women out here, if you have children that are like older?
Grown, Evelyn.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I still, like, you know. And I look at him sometimes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But anyways, let me see here. I'm sorry. So we did. And Miranda says she likes a bunch of men beating up on each other because she said that she likes the hockey and the football and basketball is only so. Well, I'm just letting for people who weren't here because you've had more people come in since this comment was made. And I-24 said yes. And oh no, I may have logged in with another name.
Yes, you did.
And that's okay, I-24.
So what was your other name? Who are you? Who you be?
Who you be at?
Who you be?
What's
the dial? I'm going to be here for a while.
And
you go call your crew. I'll call my crew. We rendezvous about 2, right?
Irubina.
Hi, Rabina.
I might be saying that wrong, and I'm sorry. Hello, beautiful
Welcome.
soul, to you as well.
Welcome. Share your big
And-
three, Sun, Moon, Rising. And you guys, don't forget super chats and also any lovely donations. Cash App, $ Big E Astro. And Friday night, are you coming to Coffee Talk to learn about Rogers Nelson? Prince, 7 p.m. Eastern, $15, 75 minutes. A very spiritual analysis breaking down Prince's birth chart. It's going to be super fun.
And I Am Alana is here.
Oh,
Have we seen you before?
Not with that name. We had a Mystic Alana. I thought,
that
something.
Was it. Yeah.
But I Am Alana may be different.
Alana is new. I'm Alana too, Alana.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So share your Sun, Moon, Rising.
It looks like you spell your name differently. But
Uh-huh.
I'll let that pass. And it's okay. You know what I mean? Like different strokes for different folks. Anyway, so it's nice for you to be here. Thank you so much. Please share your big three with us.
Great name.
And yes, it is a lovely name. I love the way it sounds. Alana. See, I hated the name when I was little. Because I just wanted to be a Jennifer
or Stephanie.
Yeah. You know what I really wanted
Rachel.
to be? No. You know what I wanted to be because I thought it was really cool. I liked Candy and Brandy. And like all those names, all the stripper names. I loved all the stripper names. I was like, I want a stripper. But see, I didn't know that at the time.
Oh my God.
I just liked them because they were like,
Fun.
How cool.
Yeah.
I like Candy. I love Candy. I want to be Candy. Anyways, for any candies out there, you're wonderful.
Yeah. And you're probably not a stripper.
And if you are, that is okay.
We don't hate on strippers.
I know. I fell in love with the stripper. And I wanted to have your name. Anyways, so Alana, if you want to give us your big three, that'd
Sun,
be
Moon,
wonderful.
Rising, if you know what that is.
And Sharon said that was beautiful and accurate, and thank you.
Thank you.
And we have 8BJC.
Oh, and Sandra, did your mother make a lot of quick snacks growing up in the house? Especially 6th, 7th, 8th grade? Was it like boom, 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 like, quick snacks? Or did you were you our age where like that's when the microwave came out and you're making Hungry Man dinners and like you were independent, like 6th, 7th grade cooking for yourself? But Aries moon, sometimes there can be a lot of quick snacks and quick to spank that butt too. Mom could have been tough. Okay.
So 8BJC9.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that supposed to mean something? Am I pronouncing that? Is that like some kind of like
8BJC9? It may be. But share your Sun, Moon, Rising.
Anyway,
I think you're new. But also, you guys, let me know what house your Gemini's in. So let's get back to it.
They have They have a Gemini rising.
Oh, so
12th,
you were first.
and 2nd house Mercury in Sun. So Sun is a Mercury. Wait, I don't know what that means.
Gemini rising, Mercury in the 2nd.
Yeah, Gemini rising, 12th, 1st, and 2nd house Mercury.
12th, 1st. Oh, they're looking at Placidus, Gemini in the 12th and the 1st. Yeah. So if you're Gemini rising, your 12th is Taurus. We look at the whole sign system, but your Mercury is in the 2nd. Is your Sun also in Gemini? Is
Mercury in Sun sign of Sagittarius. Well, you just really making us work for this 8BJC9.
Well, okay, so then if your Sun's in Sagittarius, your Mercury's not in the 2nd house.
We just need it straight, no chaser.
Just Sun, Moon, Rising. But your Mercury's going to be close to your Sagittarius Sun. So that would be in the 7th, 8th, or 6th house. If you're a Sag Sun, your Mercury's in Scorpio, Sag, or Cap. Okay? But Gemini rising, I broke that down. So if you weren't here, watch the replay. Ponder replay. Okay? So let's get to Leo risings, right? We've got a few here, I think, Miranda, right? So the Leo rising, the Gemini's in the 11th house. So you are great at, I'm just doing it with no planets, but if people have planets, let me know. But just with Mercury in 11th, you're going to be great at connecting with maybe, hopefully good communication with your older sibling or your father's siblings. But the 11th house is your hopes, dreams, and wishes. It gets better over time. It's nonprofits, philanthropic work, environmental work. It is stepchildren. The 11th house is gold, astrology, aliens, UFOs. It's groups and organizations you may be a part of. It's also the internet. Think of more long form like YouTube, Facebook. Third house, more social media, IG, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, right? When you have Gemini in the 11th, you can really tap into your social network. And remember, Gemini is the businessman, the salesman, right? Sales, advertising, marketing, your skills. So your skill could be networking, and you may have people in high places because the 11th house is also the politicians. It's president, vice president, Congress, Senate. So with the mimic and the Mercury there, you can also perform and be an artist. Gemini is very artistic, acting, singing, rhyming, dancing. You can be performing in large arenas. So the planets would always flavor that. And then you would look if you don't have any planets there where your Mercury is in a chart, and will flavor the story for Leo risings in the 11th house. Capiche? Miranda, where is I guess your Libra sun is your Mercury in Libra in the 3rd, because that would tell you about your 11th house experience, right? You would want harmony and peace with your social network and groups and organizations, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Mercury, Libra are great listeners, and they like to make things very beautiful. We'll get to Virgo risings in a second. We can go back to the Chizzy.
Let's see. So, Miss Barbara Elaine, it's okay, baby. You can have however many personalities you want.
I love it, Babs.
We love it. And yes. So Frenchie 24.
Hey, Frenchie.
That's the 24. I-24.
Oh, I don't remember Frenchie either, but that's okay.
We don't have to get to know you better, okay?
Well, you got to be more consistent.
You got to come more so that we know who you are.
Yeah, Frenchie. Hey,
and maybe
Frenchie.
You can't make it to the lives. That might be it.
Yeah, but we go live during the day. We go live at night. We mix it up.
Okay, so we need to see you now.
Frenchie.
And then
Frenchie.
Pavel said a Virgo sun, Scorpio moon, Sagittarius rising.
Okay, Sagittarius rising.
Mm-hmm.
Virgo sun?
Virgo sun. Scorpio
10th
moon.
house. And the Scorpio moon in the 12th. So you and mom may not totally get each other. Maybe she was working so much, but you have the Scorpio moon. There was something, and you have to ask your mom if you're not aware. Something happened at your birth, either preeclampsia, umbilical around the neck, jaundice, emergency C-section, crazy long, birthing. Something happened to create the Scorpio moon, and you're here to break generational curses. It's in the 12th house, so that's pretty deep. So definitely find out about your birthing story. The Virgo sun in the 10th, you will overcome the obstacles. You could be very smart, intelligent, work in public service, health, nutrition, accounting, financial advisor, anything really. I mean, the sun doesn't just tell you the career though, but that's your legacy, reputation, public image, workplace, work environment. Your midheaven may be there as well, but it could be in the 9th, 10th, or 11th house. But the Sag rising, you've got a message to share too, almost like the Gemini rising. And we'll get to it, your Gemini is in the 7th house. Okay. So you can marry a Gemini sun moon rising. Pavel. And Pavel is a man, correct? Yeah. So, that's a good energy. But Sagittarius risings, they usually move away from their birthplace. And they can have a lot of different friends from all different religions and cultural backgrounds. All right. Sorry, we got that 360. It is loud, and our kids are always moving around, so it's good to have. But it's
so funny because we'll be in the car. So I'll be in the car
today,
with all the kids.
We were all in there,
and it's just going off like
25 notifications because there's 5 people.
Yeah. So and it's telling me that everybody left the house, but one by one. Yeah, I know they're in my car. Like with how good technology is, can you not tell that we're all together in the same car?
That's funny. But they're like, hey, we got to notify you.
And see, then it makes you want to turn off the notifications.
It does.
But I do like having the notifications because it tells me when my kids are moving, what they're doing. You know what I mean?
When they arrive,
that's important for me because they got e-bikes now, and they think they are the light. They are so
and we got a
social,
17-year-old driver, so
yes,
it's important.
I'm about to get the Live 360 premium, which is going to tell me if he's speeding. And I was like, oh my gosh. So the other day, this is crazy.
Which is important. His friend got grounded for 3 or 4 months for speeding.
So I was walking, hiking,
Mhm.
whatever. And I wasn't jogging, he likes to say, but I was just walking a little fast, I guess. And I was on the trail. And
It was
fell
when the
again.
moon hit
It
Pluto.
wasn't nearly as bad as it was when I fell.
But she
like
hurt her
a
knee.
year and a half or whatever it was
This
ago.
was on Friday, right?
I fell and I went head over
Friday
heels.
morning. Yeah.
I got a huge knot on my forehead and a jumping choya stuck in my eye. All my Arizona people who know what jumping choyas are,
Miranda does.
Miranda, honey, I had a jumping choya stuck right here. I mean, it was like literally less than an inch from my eye. And jumping choyas are like these spiky, round pieces of cactus, and they're barbed. So when you go to take them out, and
my baby looked like she lost a bad fight.
Myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had some of them in my hands, which I got those out, but I had to get Robinson Crusoe, and I found like rocks on the trail, and I'm like pulling this thing out of my eye. So this was not that kind of fall. I did bruise my knee. But
remember, I told you guys, 10th house is the knee. Moon conjunct Pluto, and it was retrograde. She hurt herself doing this before out in public hiking. Mm-hmm. Right? And what is the 10th house is the knee, but Aquarius rules ankle, calf, shin, Achilles. So she kind of tripped on her foot next to the ankle, tripped. Moon conjunct Pluto.
You see what I go through just so
Moon
we can.
Is your body, health, intuition, and then she, boom, fell.
That's the dedication I have. I'm like, baby, what do you need me to do? Okay, I need to fall on the hiking trail so that you can show.
Don't ever say that. It hurts me so deeply.
Anyways, I'm fine, but
I don't like her to ever get hurt.
There was a point to this before I brought this up because I fell, and I don't know. I was gonna say something else and I completely forgot. It's like, oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know.
All right, so let's get
okay, but do we want to back to the Chizzy, but do we want to
well, let me do
just
Virgo. We'll get back to the Chizzy in a second. Let me get to the Virgo.
I feel like
rising.
so often we go so long.
That's okay.
So Pavel is from Washington Heights.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Okay, so I grew up for the first 5 years of life, 193rd and Fairview Avenue, 45 Fairview Avenue. That's where I was from.
And Pavel gave us a super chat.
Thank you, Pavel. And I was born in Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, NYC all day. Then I moved down to 95th. Dat Piff, let it riff. Professor Griff, uplift. So yeah, Virgo risings. The Gemini messenger is in the 10th house. This is sun number 2. So what's really cool about this, you can be very curious and clever, inquisitive out in public. You are the messenger. You are like, blah, 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 chatty Ken and chatty Kathy. The mimic, depending on what you have here, right, you have to locate the Mercury, right? My son, he's got the Gemini there, but his Mercury's in the 9th, right? So he's very tactile with his hands. He's very touchy, but he's also got skills. And we were today registering him for EVIT. He's going to be working on his auto mechanic certification, 11th and 12th grade. I'm really excited for him. So, that's very, shows like the hand skills with the Mercury in the 9th and Taurus for the 10th house message. Even though he does have planets there, he has his mom and dad there, the sun and moon. So, Virgo risings, the 10th house messenger, right? The Mercury is the chart ruler, but Virgo risings are super mercurial, right? Because you got the Mercury sort of in the 10th and the Mercury on the ascendant, right? And with Gemini in the 10th house, you're definitely seen as somebody that is like the Jack and Jane of all trades and the master of all trades. Gemini in the 10th house is very friendly and social. My son, he's like a socialite. Everybody, kids from other schools know him. She's met some mothers and the daughters are like, oh, I know who William is. He's very popular. And he's a handsome young guy too. So, but it's just interesting. So, but he's
popular, but it's funny. He's sort of like, but he's also very humble too.
Oh, no,
he doesn't really.
He's not really aware of all that.
And he's not into all of the stuff.
Yeah,
like he's got his few close friends.
He's maturing,
and he's told me different times. Oh, look, my Beyonce fan.
Yeah, well, I need some of that because I'm hot too. You may need to turn the air down a little bit. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot. You said it was not affected the bill, and turn us like a down because I'm dying.
Well, no, You know,
It's
I
hard.
tried this thing that they do in Arizona where
From like
they tell
4 to
you like
7.
to turn it down, and but it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So we can go back to the chat. So that's for Virgo risings, the mimic, the messenger in the 10th house. You will be very artistic at work, right? Our 17-year-old was an actor for a while. And then also, you can use your words or hands for your work, your career. And that's what he's going to be doing with auto mechanic stuff. So it's really interesting how that works out for the Virgo risings, right? And a lot of Virgo risings are celebrities too, because you got LL Cool J, Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, Will Ferrell, a bunch of different people who are artistic in public. Gemini 10th house, whether it's music, rhyming, acting, the mimic, comedy. Kevin Hart, Will Ferrell, get it, got it, good. And we'll get to Libra risings in a second. So let's catch up in the chat.
and so we have Lady Fierce.
Ooh,
Lady
Lady
I love
Fierce.
it. She is saying hello from London.
Oh, what's up?
Yes.
I was in London in 2004. How you doing, Lady Fierce? Did you see me at the club when I was spitting bars? Yeah. Oh, when I was there, you know who came to one of the clubs? Oh, no, that was Amsterdam, not London. Pharrell came, but that was in Amsterdam. Sorry, it wasn't London. But yeah, that was kind of interesting that night. So, okay, so Lady Fierce, share your Sun, Moon, Rising, your big three. And all the new people, please, everybody hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, right? I'm at 11K now, 11K and 20. By the end of the show, we get to 11K and 30. Tell a friend to subscribe. But I appreciate you coming here.
So yeah, Lady Fierce is from London. So she's got a Libra sun, a Taurus moon, and rising. So
Okay.
empty Gemini in 2nd house, Mercury and Scorpio in the 7th house.
Okay, so the Taurus rising, right, and your Libra's in the 6th. Okay, we'll be breaking that down a little bit later. You're the last one of the risings, but for you personally, that Taurus to Libra Sun in the 6th, you can burn off the work enemies and the sicknesses and illnesses pretty quickly. Not as quick as other sun signs, because it is the Libra sun, it's in its fall. So in your work or daily routine, try not to be like too passive aggressive or always like you need to do something with a friend or your partner or your spouse or whatever. Excuse me. But the Taurus moon in the ascendant, it's exalted. And that is really great. So you need to ground in earth and connect to nature. You need your feet and palms in the soil and the grass. You may love gardening, but you are the regal queen in your home, and Jupiter's coming in June 30th. It's going to be like Lady Fierce, Alana, everybody, Jupiter and Leo in the 4th house. You're going to be like, it's on and popping up in here. The queen is home. Okay. So that's coming June 30th on our anniversary too. So it's really cool. But yeah, you're very grounded. Could have like stronger facial features. Taurus, like a bull, like Aries and Tauruses, they look like their face is like coming at you a little bit, and then also you could have like stocky shoulders. She's got like strong back and stocky shoulders. That's how Taurus men and women are. Solid foundation. Taurus is the first earth sign, and the moon is exalted there, right? Because the moon makes the biology of the plants grow at night. The moonlight. But it's on your ascendant, so people can read your emotions easily. It's written all over your face. And you and mom, come see, come saw. I'm curious if your parents stayed married, because that's sort of an in conjunction. So your mom and dad weren't really seeing each other clearly. So let me know. And you're a little bit of an introvert. Un poquito. Not a big one, but a little bit of one. So let me know about that. But thank you for coming. And remember, Libra is the wealthiest sun sign. So at work, you know how to make things aesthetically beautiful. You could be good at naturopathic, homeopathic, social worker, the medical field, HR, event planner, educator, artist, lawyer, divorce lawyer. Yeah. All right. All right, go ahead.
Let me see.
And we'll get to Libra risings next.
Did we get through with Lady Fierce, the Libra sun, Taurus, moon,
I just did.
Rising? Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm filling out paperwork. And yes, we are funny. Miranda thinks we're funny.
Oh, thank you, Miranda.
And then let's see, Evelyn said a friend of
We're
mine.
a hoot.
Exactly. A friend of mine told me of a dream she had about dying from an asthma attack 2 weeks before she actually had the attack and died. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
She wanted me to interpret the dream.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
That is, wow. That's
Our love and prayers.
Yeah.
That's what sign was your friend? Gosh.
And
I hate to hear that. That hurts my heart. Who said this?
that was Evelyn.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What sign was your friend?
And then we have 8 BJC9. Sorry, that was confusing how I typed it. Gemini rising, which is 12, 1 second house. Oh, okay, 12, 1 second house. So that's where the 12. Placidus. So
yeah, the rising's in the first house. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, she's doing between 12th and first house, but it's Placidus. So
yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
try looking at the whole sign system. You'll see the chart
and
in a
then the
different
sun
light.
is in Sagittarius
In the 7th house.
7th house with Mercury.
Okay.
And then Aquarius moon. So what do we have? So what do we have here? We've got the
Gemini Aquarius
rising,
the Gemini rising. So the Sag sun in the 7th house. Your father could be up in the cookie jar in your relationships. You light up in the marketplace where you are, the teacher, the preacher. You can get into biology and finance. The Aquarius moon in the 9th, your mother may have been your big teacher. The 9th house is your father's teachers, your wisdom teachings, wisdom beliefs, philosophies, masters, PhD. You're smart as a whip, but just like my video that went semi-viral, you guys follow me on Instagram. I broke down karmic debt for the Aquarius sun and moon, and your Aquarius moon in the 9th house, there's something you need to teach to your mother or take your mother on a vacation. That's how you honor paying off the karmic debt, or you write a book about your mom or your family or your emotional mind, how you transform your beliefs, which till 2044 will transform tremendously. Okay. So thank you. And you're super smart. And Aquarius moons love coming to coffee talk. So hopefully I'll see you Friday night for Prince. You guys, matter of fact, you got to do that on the website too. The $15 one for Prince. Okay. So BigEAstrology.com, but you can pay Cash App only $13. Okay. And my Cash App is $BIG, Big E Astro for Prince Friday night. Prince's birth chart is going to be dope, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sign up.
And then we have Kubota Maria.
Yes, I know Kubota.
And so she's an Aries sun, Taurus moon, and Leo rising.
Yeah. Okay.
And let's see.
The Kubota's chart.
Yeah.
Kubota's amazing. And that Leo rising, we just broke down your Gemini messenger, 11th house, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading Miranda's thing. She does volunteer work with wolves and hospices.
That's why you like the football and the hockey.
So wow. the wolves, like there's a wolf sanctuary out toward oh my gosh.
Wolves don't scare you? Wolves are a little scary to me. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe not scary, but I think
anyways,
of wolves.
It's out there in Camp Verde area, past Camp Verde. I'm trying to think. Like I've read about it. So where do you work with the wolves? Do you run with the wolves too, Miranda?
Miranda, were you on True Blood? Did you guys watch True Blood?
That was a good show.
That was a good show. We love Dexter. We fell in love over Dexter. Dexter and True Blood. Oh, those are two good shows.
Yeah. So let's see. 8BJC9. YouTube tag is that it's her initials BJC in between the year. I was born in 89.
Good year. That's when I graduated high school, 89. 89 in effect.
Okay, you're getting real tricky with us, girlfriend.
I like that.
Right.
BJC in the place to
yes.
be. Did you ever go to St. John's University? BJC in the house.
So I-24, she said Mercury is in her 4th house, which is in my Aquarius sun sign.
In your Aquarius sun sign.
She's in Aquarius Arizona as well.
Oh my God.
So
we're in Arizona.
You know how hot it is. Where in Arizona are you?
So you're Pisces rising. We'll get to that soon.
We ran around this morning and I decided to go for a walk instead of wait in this office. And I came back in just like all sweaty. The kids were like, Mom, you sweating? I'm like, yeah, it's hot as all get out right
And
now.
today was only 101. Tomorrow's 105. Ugh, you guys, there's something very different. Miranda and will tell you.
Well, maybe her brother just moved there. So
Oh.
she put Arizona, and then she put my brother just moved there in another comment. So
Okay.
where are you? And where is your brother in Arizona? Anyways, Miranda said Mercury is in Scorpio.
Okay, so that affects Mercury in Scorpio. Yeah, so that affects that 11th house. You can be very empathic about your older siblings and groups and organizations you join. You know, that gives you that little flavor. So let's get back to the Libra risings. Libra risings, the Gemini is in your 9th house. So you may love to communicate with people from different cultures, eat food from different cultures, and you may know multiple languages, Libra rising. If not, you definitely love to travel. You probably have got to write a book, okay? 44, 56 years old, escribe, publish it, okay? You are the messenger, so you could do really good in higher education. You may want to go and get a master's, PhD, be a teacher, a mentor, or just write a book. Maybe you write a blog. It is Gemini, so maybe you just want to write like an ebook, not a big, like old, long book. But you could even have a blog over the internet. You also, this is rare case, but you could have grandbabies that are twins. Okay. That could be a thing. And you may have good communication with your father. Your father could have taught you something with using your hands and stuff like that. Okay. So that's definitely a thing for the Libra risings. Okay. So we'll go to Scorpio risings. So if you're a Scorpio rising, like me, your Gemini's in 8th house. And one thing about the 8th house, this is what I started the show off with, right? I dated a lot of Gemini ladies when I was single. A lot of air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's because Virgo's low-key the 4th air sign. If you know, you know, Mercury. Just like I feel that Scorpio low-key is the 4th fire sign, ruled by Mars and Pluto. It's not your regular water. It's not the moon or Jupiter, Neptune. It's Mars and Pluto. So Scorpio is low-key the 4th. These are the things you get in my astrology workbook, star signs and rhyme lines. I hope each one of you here will buy a copy of my book. I'm so excited. We interwove hip-hop culture in it, so there's no book like it, but you can learn how to read a birth chart by purchasing the book. And we're going to have, whether you buy it with it or separate, astrology cards. Incredible. Like, so you could actually lay out your cards. You could be like, oh, what's my first house? Scorpio. And have Venus, Jupiter, Neptune there, and have those cards, and then read it right there. You know what I mean? So astrology cards and the astrology workbook. Then I'm starting to write my NDE book. For a lot of you that are new here to the channel, I am like a walking ghost. I basically died in 2021. I went on the other side. I was in coma because of the Delta, COVID, and a mixture of the Valley fever, and they gave me, steroids when they weren't supposed to, even though I told them. And I fell into coma September 6, 2021, and woke up October 16th. So I was in coma for 40 days. So when you have Gemini, and that's part of my coma story, the Gemini North Node was in the 8th house. But for Scorpio risings, Mercury, just butt naked alone, to Gemini in 8th house, you're...
Were you butt naked and afraid?
Yeah. But the 8th house is what? Power, control, sex, abuse, manipulation, death and rebirth, the funeral home, the mortuary. It's the hidden occult knowledge. It's magic, right? You can see Santeria, Brujeria, the Yoruba here, astrology, gematria, human design. But it's things that are also hidden underground, like ancient oils like doTERRA, crystals, gems, minerals, herbs. That's what you heard. I kick it to the curb. I spit it so absurd. Better than any blur. Also, you can have an 8th house, your partner, your spouse's resources, and it's the in-laws and other people's money. So you can see inheritance here. It's the letter boys, FBI, CIA, IRS. So Gemini here, you can communicate or write about or talk about the esoteric occult knowledge. You can definitely get into the herbs and crystals. You want to know the secrets. It's the messenger. So you're going to speak. What's your message, right? Your message is to tell people about the herbs, crystals, and the esoteric occult knowledge. And I'm a Scorpio rising, and that's what I do all day, every day. I don't play. Shout out to Grand Pooba. Big kids don't play. Okay? The poetry. Nobody cares about a hit. Oh, God. My little son, we have a video of him freestyling, and it is so funny when he was like 3 or 4 years old. And he said it there, nobody cares about a hit. It's really so cute. But so also the sign in 8th house, and this happens to be the Gemini for Scorpio risings, they will be attracted to you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, rising. And I told you, the Gemini ladies, they were feeling your boy. But that's the Scorpio rising. And I'm a Virgo. So anybody here have that? Any Scorpio risings here besides me? But definitely you could have good communications with your in-laws, and I really, really did have pretty good communications, and still do with my mother-in-law. My father-in-law has passed away, but I was really excited to have a father-in-law since I lost my dad so early at age 6, and we definitely got along. And my mother-in-law and we really get along as well. And she's an Aquarius, so it's cool. So let me knock out Sag rising, and then we'll get back to the chat. So Sag risings, right? We have some here. So Sag risings, your Gemini is in the 7th house, right? And so one thing you got to know about Sag risings, when you're in a relationship, when you hit the ball to your spouse or partner, you want them to hit it back to you. You need that verbal foreplay, but just that verbal interaction. You may want to take a lot of short distance trips with your partner once you get married, and you can be very good in the marketplace. The 7th house is where we go shopping. It's also where we measure our rice, beans, and meat. It's the courthouse, legal stuff, open enemies. So the open enemy could be a little trickster. You definitely don't be so quick to sign the contracts or negotiations. The Gemini sometimes can be a little impulsive, not as bad as like the Libra risings with the Aries there, but it's definitely like boom, boom, boom. It's also the kitchen. So you could be very like Sag risings may like to get busy in the kitchen or just talk a lot in the kitchen, which my mother-in-law definitely used to like to do. She would like talk a lot in the kitchen. The Gemini 7th house, you first child, that's their skills. It's the maternal grandmother, and it's also the second child. So the first child's skills, and the second child could have a Gemini Sun Moon energy or sort of Gemini Sun Moon rising career. But just remember, a lot of short distance trips with, or even with a business partner, a lot of communication. So this is really good for selling things in the marketplace for Sag risings, right? They can do really well with that. So then we'll get to Cap risings. Okay. Chat, read.
So let's see. Miranda was just saying about hiking with a spoon out here. Yeah, I've heard about that, and I probably need to do that, and I don't.
Why hike with a
because
spoon?
you can use it to like get under there and pull the little thing out.
That's a good idea.
The thing about it for me is that it was so close to my eye. I mean, I sat up, and after I took stock, and I'm like, okay, I didn't break anything. I just started thanking God that
it was a bad astrological day too.
Close to my eye.
Yeah.
Again, had it been like, I don't even know what would have happened if that Troya had actually pierced my eyeball. That would not have been a good thing. Anyways, Miss Teresa's here.
Hi, Teresa.
I love it. You know what, Teresa? Every time you get on here, I see your blue heart and your yellow heart, and I see it I come up, I'm like, Teresa's here, yay! So thank you so much. And we have M. Garcia.
Hey, M. Garcia.
Here. I think she's new.
Please subscribe to the channel. Share your big 3, Sun, Moon, rising. All my new people, smash the like button and please subscribe, and welcome to the channel. Knowledge is love.
So M. Garcia said my North Node is an Aquarius moon in Leo, which is my 5th house.
Wait. My North Node's in Aquarius.
In Aquarius.
And then the moon's in Leo.
Aquarius. Sorry.
Together.
You know what I did? I'm sorry. There is a comma there. That was my mistake.
It's okay. Just trying to get it correct.
Aquarius, and then the moon is in Leo, which is in our 5th house. So if we could get your
what's your sun and your rising? because that lets me know where your Gemini is at. Okay, but thank you for coming. Please subscribe.
And Teresa's telling everybody to join our tribe because
yes,
we are
the
so
tribe,
kind and
you guys, the tribe is amazing.
Caring and
it's
you know,
the next one is on the 19th. The website is www.community.BigEAstro.com. It's like a Facebook. We got a bunch of different groups, but the magic is the tribe meetings. We meet twice a month. In July, it will be the 10th and the 24th. This month was the 5th and then the 19th. And I told you we have cardologists and numerologists, but she's doing cardology for us. Portia Cooper coming. It's going to be freaking amazing. If you don't know cardology, this is going to blow your cranium wide open. And she's so knowledgeable and just she's really good people. And she's a Taurus sun, I think Scorpio moon and Leo rising. So yeah, she's about them Benjamins with the crypto too.
So Evelyn says she's looking for the chart of her friend who passed away. Was this recent or is this something that happened quite some time ago? I mean, either way, we're sorry
either
about
way, it's sad, but I'm curious.
You know, I mean, that's unreal. And you think her spirit had to know. I mean, obviously her spirit
on a
knew
soul
something,
level, she knew, and
she was wanting to share something with you. So that's very powerful.
Yeah.
Have you I mean, I'm sure you probably prayed through this and, you know, because that's a very interesting, I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Anyways.
God bless you and her friend, your friend too. That's oof.
And then 8 BJC9.
Yes. BJ.
Her mother passed away in 99.
I'm so sorry.
And she was only 20. Wow, she was only 26 and I was 9.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, so young.
Wow.
She was my biggest teacher as a single parent, which I didn't meet my dad until I was 19. Thanks for all your information.
You're welcome.
Wow.
You know what? Let me tell you something, BJC.
They were so young. Was your father young too? I mean, your mom, you know, your
baby.
mom was like 17.
Do me a favor.
You know,
you should either go to BigEAstrology.com or email me, Eric@BigEAstrology.com. You should definitely reach out and get a birth chart. I can give you a lot of clarity and guidance that will really help you. Okay? So think about that, my friend. And I wish you nothing but the best. That's not easy. I know what it is. I lost my dad when I was 6. And it's when you lose a parent early on in life, it is very traumatic. It's not a joke.
And I-24 is a Libra rising.
Libra rising. Did she share the other stuff?
Can we get all three? Like your sun, your moon, and your rising?
Together, because then
if you could put it all into one thing, because it's hard for me when I have to
scroll
go up through the chat and try and find it and all of that stuff. And
same with that person that just came in with the North Node. Share your sun, moon, rising. We know you're
yes,
Leo moon.
Please do.
With your sun and your rising. But you're about to go through the node of return. So get ready. July 27th, Aquarius North Node begins for 18 months. And I think I'm going to have another astrologer friend on soon, and we'll be talking about that. I can't wait.
And and I'm just watching the conversations of people in here, and I love that. So
we love you guys. We try to create a nice family atmosphere here.
Like that's the way we've wanted to be since day one, and it's really stayed true. So Miranda said True Blood was her favorite show of all time, but the Wolf volunteering
Sookie Stackhouse.
It was we love that show.
I want your fairy blood, Sookie Stackhouse.
The Wolf volunteering was when I was growing up in Colorado. Okay. Wow. We had this conversation about you. I always love to know where people were in Colorado until my mid-20s. But the man that runs the sanctuary here, his name is Kelly.
Oh,
okay.
Wow. Okay.
Cool. And is that the one?
Do you speak Wolf?
Do you speak Wolf? Like that's the real question.
True Blood was something else, though, wasn't it?
So is this Wolf Sanctuary? Is this the one out there by Camp Verde? It's kind of past Camp Verde. I can't remember the name of the town because I haven't been there. But anyways, is it that one? And then I-24 I-24 Hour said that he's in Phoenix and she's in Michigan. And Michigan to Phoenix, that is like a series. Y'all love you Michiganders.
There's a lot. We have a lot of Michigan friends.
There's so many Michigan friends. Mason,
Wisconsin, Iowa,
Mason,
Michigan.
he just left with the boys, but His family's all from Michigan. And
One of our
Ethan's
son's
family's
friends,
all
yeah.
from Michigan.
2 of our son's friends.
But
yeah.
a bunch of people are from Michigan.
Yeah.
So I think you guys
But a lot of Midwest people in general. We got Minnesota, we got Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan. Who else we got? Nebraska. We got a lot of people like that out here.
Okay, so she said it's Eagle. The sanctuary is Eagle Tail Mountain in Tonopah. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Don't
tell her about animals. She'll go hunting.
I love the animals.
She loves animals.
I
oh
do.
my god.
I will I just want to be. I think I want to be. Friends
She wants
with
to. She wants to be a shapeshifter, just like on True Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Wolf Pack on True Blood?
Yes,
wow.
maybe.
That biker gang. That was wild.
But I'm a good animal.
You're a good.
They were misunderstood, right?
They misunderstood. You think so?
Maybe.
Not really.
Maybe not. Okay. M. Garcia says, I'm a Pisces rising. And it seems that other people perceive me as having a different personality every day.
Yes, my friend. I will explain that to you. What's your sun and moon? Pisces rising.
Okay.
The Leo moon.
Can you write back and give us all 3?
Yeah. Put it
Do
together.
you have all 3?
She must. She knows she's a Pisces rising and Leo moon, Aquarius North Node. What's your sun sign?
Oh, okay. So the Wolf Place, they do tours.
Oh.
And there's 1 or 2 pens that you can actually go in and visit with them. I haven't been there in about 2 years, but I still have all of his. I'll look into that.
Wow.
That's a very interesting thing. Is he kind of on the spiritual side of things?
I think he's on the wolf side of things.
Yeah, but you know what? Because the one that's out that area I was talking
Wolfie,
about,
Wolfie.
they do like different things, and they're kind of more spiritual, like Native American, and they do like meditation-y stuff and whatever. Anyways, are
you all ready for game 4? Go New York, go New York, go. Now listen, if the NBA, the alien and the Spurs, the fix may be in and the Spurs may win in game 7, but my prediction is Knicks in 6. If they don't cheat, that's how it's going to go down. We're going to get it done. We're going to win game 4. Let's go New York, go New York, go. And listen, peep this. Brunson, Bridges, and McBride are Virgos. Cat is a Scorpio. OG and Hart OG's a Cancer. OG Ananobi, Landry Shaman, and Josh Hart are Pisces. That's why the team is so together. It's earth and water signs, and they're just like boom, 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 doing it up. Then we got Jose Alvarado, the Gemini, the spark off the bench, right? The guard with the shifty hands, and then Mitchell Robinson is the Sagittarius coming in, with the big feet and the hips and thighs of Sagittarius. So, the Knicks got the crew. If they don't cheat, we should win. But I got a funny feeling, man. It makes me upset. But that's it. I just had to let y'all know what it really is. New York all day, baby. Big kids don't play. Okay. Let's get to Capricorn risings, then we'll get back in the chat. So Capricorn risings, we got some kiddos with that. This is the sun number 3 and 4. We gave you sun 1 and 2. So I got a Gemini rising, a Virgo rising, and 2 Cap risings. And my mother-in-law is the Sag rising. I'm the Scorpio rising. She's the Taurus risings. So Cap rising, Gemini's in your 6th house. This is your work, your health, your hygiene, your daily routine, co-workers, bosses. You got to hit the alarm clock, get to work on time. It's debt, divorce, conflicts. It's your service to humanity, or when you have people provide services for you, gardener, babysitter, housekeeper. It's also your small pets, right? And your mother's siblings. So your mother could have siblings. Turns to your work and daily routine. You may work many jobs, but you can use your hand and communication skills, right? You could be into AI, data. You could be a massage therapist. You could be in the marketplace, sales, advertising, business. You can be an artist, an actor, Capricorn risings, this Gemini 6th house, you definitely, use your words in your daily routine and your hand skills. So this is a good placement. It's the messenger. Your message could be about health. This is the digestion, the pancreas, small, large intestine, the 6th house. Okay. So let me know anybody's got it here, Cap risings. And you guys let me know if you have any planets. You're not telling me if you got any planets in your Gemini house. You know what I'm saying? So did M. Garcia let us know her sun and moon? Pisces rising. My mother was a Pisces rising, M. Garcia. So you got a place in my heart right there. Mom Dukes was Pisces moon and Pisces rising Taurus sun.
I don't see that.
Okay, well maybe she didn't share it yet.
Okay, so
share your big three though if you want to share it. Let us know.
And Miranda said it does make a ton of sense about the fourth sign with Virgo and Scorpio. And
yeah, because Virgo, it's different than Taurus, Venus, Capricorn, Saturn. It's Mercury. That's why Virgo's, we analyze and assess. We're not as outgoing as the Gemini, but we got everything on peep. Virgos, we see everything. We pay attention. We notice everything.
So Miranda said, yes.
I just got to let them know. I got them on peep. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is that like a music metronome or whatever? I'm like, what's this? A windshield wiper?
Windshield wiper, yeah. But it's no. It's letting them know. I got them on peep. Virgo got them on peep.
Okay. So Miranda said that she had written a bunch of different comments and they didn't go through, but she is very passionate about wolves, and she come to find out that they are part of her totem.
Oh, and that makes sense. You know what?
I think that's really interesting, because how many of you have different animals that you've gotten like passionate about? So I've kind of identified the owl as being
my spirit
animal, or at least one of them. Yeah. And it was funny because I hiked here up to Sunset Peak, and I got all the way up to the top. I finally got up there, and the last little bit is kind of a hike. You do about 1,200 feet in the last, like, less than a quarter mile. And I got there, I sat down to meditate, and I looked over, and there was a feather, and I just picked it up because I thought it was like a cool, nice, big feather. And somebody told me, that's an owl feather. And I was like, oh my gosh.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
today or last time?
No, Nettie let me know about that.
Was that today or the last time?
No, that was one of the last. I've had it for a little while now. But my point in that is,
so many things she doesn't tell me.
There's different. Okay. So I've had the feather for a long time.
Never seen the feather. No, nothing of it.
Come on.
I'm being honest.
Really?
You've never shared it with me.
Well, it's right.
See, this is being married to a Pisces. A lot of times she thinks she tells me something with her Mercury and Pisces. Never heard of it. Never heard the story. Never seen the feather. Never heard the feather. This is what I live with.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. If you would like to see the feather,
I would.
We will have a feather viewing at
6 p.m. 6:30.
At 6:30, we will have a feather viewing.
Okay.
So, but my point in bringing that up was, so often we will have different things that align here that show us and
the
point
animal
us in
connection,
the direction.
Yeah, the total
and it could be the total animals, but this goes on and on for so many things, because nothing is by accident.
Not
and
in this matrix.
So incredibly beautiful.
Not in this matrix simulation. There are no accidents.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty fascinating, and you saying that about your totem made me think.
And you know what my animals are? A bear and a turtle. Love them. And I'm a big old bear and connected to turtles.
And turtles, they protect themselves. They carry their house and they protect themselves. It's a shell of protection.
Yep.
So it's very interesting, right?
Yep.
And then I-24 said my fourth house Mercury is there, and Mercury is occupying my sun sign of Aquarius. And let's see. Evelyn, she was an Aquarius, her friend was an Aquarius rising and a Cancer moon.
When did she pass?
Wow.
You gotta tell us.
Was this recently, Evelyn, that this event happened? And then, and Babs, she followed you on IG.
Thanks, Babs.
Thank you.
I'm a pretty good follow there.
Watkins, she said her youngest daughter is a Scorpio rising, Sagittarius sun, Aquarius moon.
Watkins, you need to get a chart reading for that little girl. I can really help you. Aquarius moon? The fourth house? So she's got karmic debt to pay off to you, Watkins.
Ooh. Tell her you want a big vacation.
Well, fourth
Get
house.
That vacation,
no,
girl.
Fourth house. Tell her, buy me a house. Buy me a house. Fourth house. And so it could be her helping you to tap into your mother's lineage more. That's what it may be.
And M. Garcia gave us a heart. We'll give you a heart right back.
Oh, but M. Garcia, we want your sun, moon rising, sweetie.
Oh, wait. Virgo, sun, Pisces rising. Girlfriend.
and Leo moon.
And Leo moon. Okay.
We got to put it all together. Come on.
Give it to us.
Come on. So the Pisces rising, you are a shapeshifter. Think about Michael Jackson, Demi Moore, Whitney Houston. You kind of feel like an alien here on the planet. Pisces risings are so sweet, compassionate, empathetic, but you wear the rose-colored glasses. You see the highest vibration of people, but it doesn't mean they will ever get there. You got to trust in that Virgo sun, because MJ's got this. Trust in that Virgo sun, because that Virgo sun will help you not to get duped in relationships. Don't let that Pisces rising always like make you be unrealistic and idealistic and put people on pedestals that they haven't earned yet. The Virgo sun in the seventh house, you can really be of service to people in the marketplace. You may need to have more fruits and veggies in your kitchen. And that Leo moon in the sixth house, you stunting on people, right? I mean, you can be very creative. Leo moon women give the best hugs, and emotionally, you love to emote and express yourself in your daily routine. But for the Pisces rising, there's this, it's hard to explain. Pisces and Aries ascendants are the two least common, most rare. And the Pisces rising, it's really like, yeah, people do see you as somebody different each day, because it's like Neptunian. It's Jupiter and Neptune. So you are literally that shapeshifter. When you're looking for the chart ruler, though, you look where the Jupiter's at, and that's going to show you where major themes and events will play out in your life. Definitely reach out for the chart reading. But the Leo moon in the sixth house, you got to watch out for the super hot foods. You may like spicy food, but I got a sense it may disrupt your stomach, because you're a Virgo sun, so your stomach's going to be extra sensitive. And you can marry a Virgo sun moon rising, okay? And as a Virgo, I would tell you, get with a Pisces. But you're a Virgo lady. Pisces men, I don't know. Pisces women and Pisces men are very different. But it just depends. You'd have to look at the chart. But yeah, you got Virgo in the seventh house, so Virgo sun moon risings can be really good for you, okay? But you're a Virgo sun, so maybe not another Virgo, maybe a Virgo rising, going with the Pisces rising. Then you guys are each other's seventh house. So that's really nice. All right, but thank you for sharing. And with that Aquarius North Node in your 12th house, you are going to really step into some spiritual things with the dreams. And Pluto's there. Reach out for the chart reading. I got you. You're going to need this, okay? All right. So who are we up to? Oh, we'll get back to the chat. Aquarius risings. Aquarius rising. Gemini's in your fifth house. You're not quiet like a mouse. Your message is you are super artistic, super creative. You may start your own business. You may be in crypto. You may be day trading in the stock market. You may love to research about ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge history. You're like, oh, I love numerology, gematria, soul contracts, human design, astrology, numerology. You're into it all. You literally could have twins, but your first child could have a Gemini sun moon rising or be very mercurial. And your skills, you could play musical instruments, Aquarius risings. You may just love music, DJing, but you're very, high school, college, you could be very social, very friendly, but you may not like the long research information. You're like, I want that quick book. I want the quick this. Your creativity is going to be off the charts, though. You could be very creative. And definitely want to look to see where that Mercury's at. It could flavor the fifth house for Aquarius risings. Okay. And then we'll knock out the Pisces risings. And then after that, we only got Aries and Taurus. So Pisces risings, we have some here, right? And Garcia, and I think somebody else. The Gemini's in the fourth house. So you are the messenger in the home. There could be a lot of communication in your home. This is where middle school year, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, or your mother was very nurturing. Your mother was like making sure you were good at reading and writing, communicating. You could be someone that may do interior design, architecture, home design, home repairs. You could be a window washer. Gemini, I keep saying Mercury, but Gemini is like the same thing, right? But Gemini in the fourth house, you could have been very active in the board games or sports in the middle school years. Remember, this is the childhood home, adult home, retirement home, and the fourth house is chest, breast, and stomach. So with Gemini there, you definitely want to be conscious of your breath and breathing. Gemini is connected to the lungs, hands, wrists, shoulders, elbows, and ears. Have no fear, dear. Biggie drops the knowledge right here. Okay. So, do you guys always get like my train of thought when I mentally dance and boom, 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 boom? You like that, right? Can you rock with it? Can you bob and weave with it? I'm very quick mentally, but I'm just curious. And sometimes you get my references and jokes. Some of them are hip hop culture, pop culture, movies, this and that. I just randomly, boom, hit you with stuff, right? Like Boom Boom Mancini. Did you guys see that fight when he killed Duke Koo Kim, ABC Sports? It was back in the 80s. I used to love boxing. Sugar Ray Leonard, Alexis Arguello, Aaron Pryor, Ali, Tommy Hitman Hearns, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Mike Tyson. The Tyson fights at my house. So the other thing with Pisces risings with Gemini, there's a lot of communication in the home, but this can make you want to go on a lot of trips and travel. You may have a lot of people from your mother's side coming in your home or living or moving in the home. Your auntie may live with you, your grandmother, all this stuff, and a lot of language in the home, right? So M. Garcia, you may have learned, you may be able to speak English, Spanish, a little French, or, just you could have Duolingo in the home, okay? We'll get to Aries rising in a second. We'll get back to the chat. Read.
Chat.
Chizzy.
And let's see. Phoenix is here. Hey, Phoenix. How are you?
Hey, Phoenix. What's
Hello,
up?
I didn't know you were coming on. Better late than never. Oh.
Well, you got to check the
thank
notifications.
you. She's always so full of beautiful compliments for me. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I did get my grays touched.
Yeah, doesn't her hair look nice?
Yeah.
I got my length and elevation retwisted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did that on Sunday.
And so, yeah, this is kind of fun. So now when I do my part, you don't see all the crazy. Oh, my God. So this one time I bought, you ever get that spray paint stuff for the hair to cover your grays? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay, so don't buy it at the dollar store. Okay. I did that one time. I was like, I thought I was on the come up. I
would have told her,
Tree,
but she doesn't ask me for advice on these things.
What am I?
I don't know, but I do know.
And I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Because that stuff is like $12.
Yeah, well,
at the
you
store.
got to pay for it. You put it in your hair.
$1.50?
You don't want to go cheap on anything on your head.
That's another one of my pet peeves. Don't call it the Dollar Tree, but charge me $1.50 for things.
That will irritate her.
That irritates me.
That irritates her.
Like, change the name.
It's different if you charge
the $1.50
$101.
The $1.50 tree, whatever. Anyways, I digress. Mm-hmm. So I bought the cheap stuff and I put it in my hair, and it totally didn't work. It was like sticky and it smelled weird. And like, even my hairdresser, I was like, "Girl," she was like, "I was trying to figure out what the hell you had in there." So don't buy the gray cover up at the Dollar Tree. That's the whole point of everything.
I don't think anybody else does, but you.
No. There must be some people that buy it because they sold it.
Okay.
It was like right there, Anyways, don't do it. You might be tempted to save some money like I was, because I was like, "Oh my God, I'm on the come up." I even bought 2. I was like, "I'll take 2."
Oh, but this is the naivete of the Pisces sun. I'm sorry.
I was so excited.
I would never even think to do that.
Anyways, never. There's a reason why you want to pay more. Okay, so let's see. We got M. Garcia and their Virgo sun and Pisces. Let's see. Phoenix said, "Big E, you please recap Aries rising." I haven't
done it yet.
Thank you. There
I haven't
you go.
done it yet.
Yay.
I'm about to get there. Perfect timing.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We're going to end with Aries and Taurus. You're right on time, Phoenix.
Everything happens for a reason.
That's right, my friend.
I just was talking about that in our totem and spirit animals.
I decided to go the other way.
Anybody else know who their spirit or totem animals are? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I decided to go the other way because I knew you were coming later. How about that?
Yes. See? And then Miranda said, "Got lots of Libras in here tonight."
Yeah, it's a Libra night. I love it. But the moon right now is in Aries, so maybe that's why the Libras are here.
So, okay, I-24. Sun is Aquarius, Moon in Cancer, Libra rising. There we go. Lots
Libra
of
rising.
Libras.
Moon and Cancer in the 10th house, and Aquarius Sun in the 5th. So you have karmic debt to pay off to the papa. Your mom can definitely help you with your career. You're super sensitive, but remember, you feel so deeply. Because you feel, therefore you know. You got to trust your intuition, especially outside the house for work and public. That Aquarius Sun in the 5th house, you have something, maybe you buy your dad a lottery ticket, you take him to a play, a show, a concert. If dad has passed on, you write a letter from your heart to dad, forgiving him and letting him know how much you loved him. That you can pay off the karmic debt that way. But you can, buy him tickets to a show, a lottery, things like you got to pay off the karmic debt to the Aquarius father, son. You are super intelligent, love the astrology and numerology and all this stuff. The 5th house is ancient history, also past life karmas. And your Cancer Moon in the 10th house, you could work in HR, education, healthcare, real estate, architecture, material design, childcare, teaching, security work, all those types of things. I'd have to see the whole chart, but that just the generalization of having that Cancer Moon in the 10th house. But you're super intelligent, but you got to trust your intuition more. And you're about to get the bag. Jupiter's about to go to Leo in your 11th house. So this is going to be a good year for you coming up June 30th. All right. Thank you for sharing. And you guys always make sure you guys are hitting the like and subscribe. And do me a favor. I haven't mentioned it in the last couple of episodes. Wait, can I have? What is that? Oh, okay. That's my lock. It fell off. I don't like just throwing away my hair. I keep it. I had a little joint just drop off or whatever. I got it in my pocket. So,
well, I'm really happy because you know what? He had cut his old hair and he still has it in the box.
Yeah.
But hair, it carries memories.
I know. That's why I kept it. People are like, oh, donate it.
Well, that's why you kept it, but it's also why it's better that you have all this fresh stuff. Because see, this right here, this is married hair. This is married memories. I couldn't have it I couldn't have him having some dating memories.
She didn't want my whole locks.
That could be very problematic. He'd be sleeping at night and just be moaning over there. I'd be like, what's happening? And he'd be like, oh damn, those are some single memories coming through.
She don't want me to have my whole locks.
I would get upset.
She wouldn't want me to have the whole locks.
No, he occasionally sews in one little, he might have one or two, because the loctician that we work with, she took a couple of his stuff and sewed a couple of them into
some of the short ones. Because this is something you guys may not know. So I told you, right, COVID, and I was in coma 40 days, but COVID was thinning out people's hair. So even though, I had already started my locks before COVID, when I awakened and stuff, my hair did grow while I was in coma. But she's so sweet. She told me, how many times did she shaved me a couple of times and stuff. But
I would go in there while he was asleep and I would twist his hair as best I could. Now, mind you, he's asleep with
all the stuff
on him and everything. And so I would twist his hair and I would wash his face and shave him. And I was always so nervous to shave him because I didn't want to cut him.
Oh my God.
And then I would bring my lotions because I have a body care
business.
Did I
ever respond
and I would,
or react?
No. And I would massage lotion from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. I said I had to take care of this man's feet. He has some of the best feet in the country.
All the nurses, when I awakened,
they call him Pretty Foot Taylor.
They would come into the room and they'd be like, Mr. Taylor. I mean, and I didn't.
They did.
I didn't ask them. They was, you have the nicest feet. I was like, thank you. But I take good care of my feet. They're not nice by accident. And maybe it's part genes, but no, I'm intentional. I take care of my feet. Lotion them, massage them. I do that, You got to do that when you've had multiple surgeries and you got some big old size 13s, if you know what I mean. So the Aries rising. Aries risings, phonics. Come here, mira, mami, escuchen, bring me your ear. So one of the most unique and rare rising signs, Aries and Pisces, but it's the most authentic because it aligns, right? Aries is associated with the first house. Taurus is associated with the second. They're not the same. I'm going to twist it. but they're very similar. So when you're in Aries rising, Gemini's in the third house, right? Whether you have planets there or not, you are the messenger. You're very tapped into your lungs, your hands. You're naturally going to be very skilled. You could have been into a lot of things growing up, maybe theater, musical instruments, sports. Maybe you're good at volleyball, tennis, handball. Remember Chinese handball? Oh, I used to love Chinese handball. You know, racquetball, tennis, golf, anything with the hands, wrists, shoulders. Social media. You could be very good and curious and clever board games, but over social media. And you may have younger siblings. You could have two younger siblings, but you could have a lot of cousins. You may love to go on a lot of short distance trips. Your reading, writing, learning, communication skills could be really like just boom. You know how to like talk it out, walk it out with anybody. Okay. If you have any planets there, let me know. But yeah, that's the Gemini, the message, right? Your message is you've got to communicate in your local community. You could have, good communications with your neighbors. You may have two houses to your left, two houses to the right. All you go and do is communicate day and night, things like that. All right. And we'll get back to the chat. And then the grand finale, Alana, Taurus rising.
Yes. And then let me see here. We did M. Garcia, right?
Yes, we did.
And then Watkins said
with her Leo moon self.
There you go.
M. Garcia, tell me, are you a good hugger? Leo moons give the best hugs.
And Watkins says, so what happens in a node opposition? My boyfriend, is a South Node Aquarius.
The nodal opposition, it's interesting because that reversal, you can kind of feel like things are replaying, but also that you can sometimes question that mission, purpose, destiny, right? So it's very tricky, but it's like when you have the Aquarius South Node and then the North Node is there, it's kind of making you replay and rethink about some of those Aquarius traits that you had in a past life or your first 30 years. So things may come up and you think about the house that it's in and what planets he has there, and then Pluto's there. Things can be coming up in the past that he may need to transmute and transform and heal at this time because Pluto's there. Aha. See, perfect timing. Before we end the show, I got to give you Taurus rising with Gemini in the second house, yo. So, but yeah, so the nodal reversal or, opposition is kind of an interesting thing. And, I'd have to see the chart to really give you the full breakdown, but that's the gist of what you could experience. Okay. Different thoughts and different things coming up from the past, but then I don't want to say it can create a confusion, but it's like, he's got the Leo North Node and the South Node's coming in. So it's kind of like the South Node is like saying, if it's not spiritual for you, don't go towards it. Do you know what I mean? So his Leo North Node means he needs to express himself creatively more. When he meets Leo Sun Moon risings, it's like God of the universe whispering in your ear. Watkins' boyfriend, you're going in the right direction. Marry that woman, quick, fast, right? But then Leo South Node is saying, do you have a spiritual connection with her? Is your heart chakra aligned with her? Are you, connected with the kids, right? Make sure you spend time with the kids. Don't just, marry a woman with kids, but you got to make sure you're marrying the children too, right? She'll tell you, I was very intentional about how I was with my oldest son. I would make sure at my job that I left him messages. So when he came home from school, he had a message from me because I was establishing a relationship with his mother and I knew that we were getting very serious. So I wanted to establish a relationship with him before I met him when he came out to New York in February.
You were great and I was very blessed. I was a single mom. Pretty much, while I was with his dad for the first few years, it was such a turbulent thing. I wish I was single when I was with him. But we were single officially for totally divorced and separated for 5 years, and he had nothing to do with the birth father had nothing, even though he was my ex-husband, had nothing to do with his son outside of trying to harass me. Anyway, he was so good, and it was so cute because Elijah would come home and we had an answering machine and it'd be flashing, and he would see the flashing and I would see his face light up and he would look at me and I'm like, yeah, go ahead and push it, see what's there. And it would be Eric in some character mode.
Yeah, I would always do different voices and characters.
He would be talking to Elijah. He wasn't talking to me.
Yeah.
He would talk to Elijah. And I thought that was like the coolest thing. And it was very important to me that obviously whoever I became involved with was into my child, and that my child wasn't just an afterthought. That I couldn't have done that.
You got to make sure it walk-ins. It's important.
Anyways,
I was very intentional about that, and it wasn't something that was hard for me to do. She didn't even ask me. I did this on my own. That was my heart.
No, I mean, it was really beautiful, and I feel very, very blessed. And I think it's really important for any moms or dads, you know what I mean? Because there are single dads out there who get the kids, and you have to make sure whoever that new person is, don't have them have your child as an afterthought. Because
that's really hurtful.
It is. It causes a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And because I know. Anyways, Miranda, what'd you say? She said, Alana, we did have that conversation. I remember now that you said Capitol Hill, because I lived in Capitol Hill on Poets Row. That's right. Mm-hmm. And when I was in Denver, I moved down to go to art school. But I didn't last very long in Colorado at that point in my life because I was too cool for school, girl. I had moved from LA and I was like, oh no, I can't go from Los Angeles to this backwood Denver, Colorado. I mean, oh my, no. And it was like 1992. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. Anyways, and then they moved to Aurora and she grew up there. Yes, I totally remember now. Thank you. Sometimes I just need a memory boost. He has to do it all the time for me. I'll be honest, he's the outskirts. He's the outskirts of Arizona type of person. Does not align with me. Politically, yes, we have a lot of people like that here. Politically in the slightest, but he takes really good care of those wolves, and it comes out of his own pocket. Wow. Okay, you're talking about Kelly. Kelly, and well, we're known for that here in Arizona. So, we have another person, Marco
Polo.
Marco Polo. No, but it's Marco Montelongo. 11.
What's up, Marco? Welcome to the channel. Please hit the like button, subscribe,
everybody.
Share your Sun Moon Rising. I do a free breakdown for new people to the channel.
I think he's on it.
You on it? You on it, Marco?
My Gemini is in my 4th and 5th house. Placid ass. Don't do that.
Which house is it? 4th or 5th? It's not in both. So let's get that together.
Sun is so it's a Cancer sun, a Pisces moon, and an Aquarius rising.
So if you got the interception in your chart, what is it skipping? You got a Cancer sun, did it skip your Taurus? So anyway, you're the Pisces rising, the Cancer sun in the 5th. And what's his moon?
And his moon is Pisces.
Okay. For the Pisces. So moon's on the ascendant. So number one, how's your relationship with mom? My mom was a Pisces rising with a Pisces moon. She lost her mom at age 14. So I'm kind of curious about that. That's astrological research I like to do. And just so you know, whenever you guys have a Pisces moon, and I did this on a video on Instagram, it's growing, but not as much as the Aquarius sun and moon one. But and you guys go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, please. I really appreciate it. Different stuff I share there, different content. But and I'll start going live again on both of them, sometime this summer. The Pisces moon means your mother was not able to nurture and care for you the ways that she wanted to or intended when you were first born. She could have been postpartum depression. There could have been some issues with your health. Something happened that she just wasn't able to be the mom. Doesn't mean she wasn't a great mom. She could have been the best mom ever. But when you were first born, she was not able to like do her mom thing the way she wanted to. Okay. But that Cancer Sun in the fifth house, very creative. You're very, it's not even empathic. You just have a deep inner knowing about your firstborn child, about your creativity, maybe even who you dated in high school, college. You just would feel the energy. The question is, did you trust your feelings, Marco? Right? Did you date the crazy psycho girl, or did you date the like calm, sweet, nurturing, loving woman? You know, and then that Pisces moon trining your sun. Your mom and dad loved you tremendously. When you were born, they really wanted you like nobody's business. All right. And you got to manifest through water. Do you guys realize what this week is? Today is the exact conjunction Venus Jupiter. All of you guys should be talking to your water, manifesting through water. This is a great day for Epsom salt bath with crystals, shungite crystal, blue apatite, whatever. But yes, last night we had the Pisces moon trining during the game, the Venus Jupiter. You know, but right now, this week, you're going to feel the energy all week. This is like probably even through Friday or Saturday. This is a beautiful energy. Venus conjunct Jupiter in Cancer, and the Jupiter is exalted. So that's why this is the best week of the year of 2026. It's not going to get any better than this. So really tap into your roots, your ancestors, your lineage, your really boost up your emotional intelligence, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, but really a good time to feel emotionally safe and secure with your beliefs and philosophies, with your relationships, your fashion, your aesthetics, your vehicles, and your dinero, baby. Get the bag. Put some money under your bed or in your pillow. Get some cash out of the bank. Keep some. They're going to switch it soon. Diversify your funds, all right? So let's wrap it up with Taurus. And thank you for coming to the channel, Marco. And let me know about your mom in terms of, how your relationship is with her. Because the Pisces moon, and let me just tell you this, you're a shapeshifter, right? The Pisces ascendant, and Garcia is one here, so connect with her. Want to play matchmaker, 2 Pisces risings, they got to find love if you guys are both single. But also, we're always trying to matchmake people if it's right. But also, and she's a Virgo Leo moon, so that could be nice. Okay, Virgo sun with the Cancer sun. See, I'm matchmaking. See how my brain, I remembered all that. I'm not looking at the screen. I remembered that. This is a cabeza. Capricorn moon is no joke. I remember conversations 2nd and 3rd grade like crazy, yo. Should tell you, my memories are ridiculous. So, but remember this. When you have the Pisces rising, Marco, you are a shapeshifter, right? Demi Moore, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson have it, and Garcia has it. You are very compassionate and empathetic, but you wear rose-colored glasses. You got to trust that Virgo 7th house because you're not seeing the others clearly. And that could be for relationships, marriage, or business partnerships. Don't give people credit they haven't earned, that they don't deserve. I start everybody off at 0. Don't start them off at 100. I don't know you from anywhere. You got to prove to me who you are, who you is. You got to prove it. Okay? Doesn't mean I'm mean. It just means I'm a Scorpio rising, and I know how these souls get down on this planet. I see right through people. Okay? So that Pisces rising, you also can retain water. If I got to tell you that, M. Garcia. Cancer rising, Scorpio rising, and Pisces risings. We can retain water or inflammation, right? When I got sick, I started to have inflammation in my body. Never had it my whole life, but it happened after I got sick with the valley fever. But Pisces rising is very gifted into the music, and you are a shapeshifter. You're sort of like an alien, right? You're kind of like, this planet is a little fishy. It's a little weird to you sometimes because you're just like a spiritual alien. And Pisces risings are incredible. My mom, she was amazing. So last but not least, let's wrap it up, the show. The messenger Gemini in the 2nd house for my beautiful, lovely soulmate and best friend, my wife. Taurus risings in the house. Stand up, stand up. So with Taurus risings, Gemini in the 2nd house, you are a really good communicator. This woman is a brilliant public speaker, and her way of earning money sometimes can be very mercurial. right? Because she makes organic and vegan body and skincare with her hands. Gemini, the messenger, her hands. Gemini rules the hands. Speeching, communicating, right? She's speeching. I'm making up new words. She's the speeching person. Gotta laugh at myself, right? But very good at communicating, right? The planet you have there can flavor it. Here's an example. Now, not just her Pisces Mercury squaring it, but she's got Saturn in Gemini's second house, and she has dyslexia, but she had to get a speech pathologist, right? When she was growing up.
I did.
And now with the Saturn, she's become a brilliant orator because Saturn makes you master whatever house it's in, right? So she's mastered communicating and speaking, you know? So she does really well in public speaking, right? But she has the discipline to make the products with her hands. You guys want organic tooth powder, you want trace mineral deodorant, you want 4 different seasonal lip balms and hair face body oil that's luscious, type it in. Go to sabalepure.com. Her products are freaking, she doesn't talk about it enough, and she's been helping me out with the book and my business a lot because it's, you know, just been blowing up. But, you know, she's the real deal. Like, you know, her stuff, her tooth powder, it remineralizes the teeth, takes away the morning breath, right? I wake up in the morning, I can just like go over and smooch her, not a problem. And, you know,
good for your relationship.
It is. So, but also you guys with kids, walk-ins, other people, you got teenagers, don't start them off on no secret, lady secret, or this deodorant, that deodorant, native, and it's fugazi. Her trace mineral deodorant, it doesn't just take out the chemicals and the bad stuff. She's intentional about the good stuff she puts in for your health. Okay, you guys? Toxins, deodorant, you gotta have good deodorant.
Yes, you know, it's so incredibly important. Let me get to the last of these comments. So Watkins says she divorced her children's father in 23 and he's not been around, and my fiance has really stepped up for the girls, and that's awesome.
I love that.
I love when I hear that,
beautiful,
because you know, the same
and that's
way,
a good man. That's
the same way they say your family is not necessarily your blood family, but it's the people that are good to you. This is the thing, like, he, you know, my eldest son actually legally changed his name when he turned 18 so that he was an official tailor. He dropped his other name because that person had nothing to do with him. And we did try over the years, and there was some contact, but it was always very toxic. And you know what I mean? And there was a certain point where he had come to me and said, "Mom, I don't want to do this anymore." And I said,
he didn't want to have the phone calls.
Are you sure? You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I said, if this is what you feel, I will support you in it, because it was really toxic.
I had to
stressed out and upset.
I had to be in the room with him
and
when he spoke to his bio dad to kind of let him know he didn't want to talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
And
I took myself out of it because I didn't want to influence things. And, you know, it was trauma for him. And so, anyways, so I love men who step in. So I'm so happy for you, Watkins, and
and you deserve that
for you.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Let's see. We have user Triple Libra.
Ooh,
You're new.
It is Libra night.
And
well, before we go, share your big 3, Someone Rising. But make sure you hit the subscribe button. And go ahead.
Yeah, she says a lot. Triple Libra and Mercury all in my first house.
You got to book a birth chart reading.
Pluto and Uranus is in my 12th.
Ooh.
What does it mean when it says my Venus was 29 degrees of Leo, and now Saturn is opposing my natal sun and moon? Now feeling heavy.
Yes,
that's a lot.
Because you got Saturn in your 7th house. You got to book a chart reading, and Pluto, Uranus, and Virgo in the 12th house. That's a very healing, spiritually gifted marker.
He'd have to see
but
he'd
Leo
have to see stuff for him to be able to answer those questions. Like,
but the Saturn opposing her, it can be very challenging in terms of things in the 7th house. But definitely reach out for the chart reading. But the Libra Sun Moon Rising, right? Your Gemini, right, is in the 9th house. So we talked about that earlier.
So all 3 are Libra?
Libra Sun Moon Rising.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I know she said that triple. Okay.
Triple.
Duh.
Triple. Tres leches, tres libras. So, you know, that can play out in so many ways. I need to know the degrees, but you are someone that is emotionally seeking balance, the Libra moon. Your parents were in a conjunction, so they were on the same accord when you were born. You are Libra rising, so your upper and lower torso should be even. Your face should be symmetrical. You're going to be very charming and pleasant. You want harmony and peace. Libra sun is in its planetary fall. So, depending on where the ascendant is, you could be sort of the introverted extrovert. But Libra sun's the wealthiest sun sign. They can get the Benjamins, the dollar bill. But I'd have to see what's aspecting it to know the relationship with mom and dad. But thank you for coming and sharing. And that Gemini in the ninth house, you may need to write a book at 44, 56, and you may speak different languages, and you love to eat food from different cultures and travel. You may even be into art history, different things like that, because you're very creative. The Libra sun, moon, rising, you can definitely be tapped in. Now, also, too, the Libra sun, sometimes the first 28 years, you could have been a little selfish and self-centered. Now, the moon may change that a little bit, but just everybody, when you have this sun in the ascendant, it is really nice. But the first 26 to 28 years, sometimes a little extra swag, arrogance, but sometimes it's not in a positive way. You could be selfish and self-centered, but it will dissipate. Okay, but I just want to let you know that's my job. Well, you guys reach out, BigEAstrology.com. Thank you for the super chats, donations, $, BigEAstro at Cash App, and I have Coffee Talk Friday night. You want to come learn about Prince's birth chart? It's only $15. She's going to set it up on the website for BigEAstrology.com. I'll be releasing a video tonight after this, but you could get a discount. Cash App. $BigEAstro, only $13. I'll be sending out the Zoom link Friday morning, and Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have fun. It's going to be a very spiritual look at his birth chart. He's Scorpio rising, Gemini sun in the 8th house, and the Pisces moon in the 5th. Okay.
And let me see. So Watkins said, to help with your research, my oldest is 11. She is a Pisces rising.
Oh, Pisces rising. Okay.
And then Miranda said, Venus, Jupiter conjunct, and my personal day is an 8. Thanks for the reminder, friend. And yeah, so that's just a whole other layer, adding the numerology in.
Yeah.
And Marco said he definitely relates to his mom not nurturing him the way she wanted to. She was sometimes busy with tending to her relationship with my dad, but definitely had moments where I felt safe with her.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, Pisces moon is going to be a good mom. My mother lost her mom at age 14, but she loved her mother to death. She was a great mother. So, I was just curious because, for my mom and her chart, there's different things that show or speak to it. But sometimes, the postpartum depression for a Pisces moon can be really heavy. And then sometimes the retaining of the water weight can even lead to obesity and stuff, and so, yeah.
And Marco said he's not ready for a relationship, but he is thankful, or he's he's not ready to drag anybody else into it, but he appreciates the matchmaking effort.
I hear you, brother. Definitely reach out, though, man. Get the birth chizzy, get the birth chart reading. It's 90 minutes via Zoom. I also have audio charts. Check out BigEAstrology.com. And a multitude of services. I do business birth charts, career charts, love charts, hater charts, secondary progression, solar return, the birth chart, unconscious soul chart, which is connected to the gene keys and human design. It's 88 days before your birth. So me as the Virgo, it brings me to the Gemini. Her as the Pisces brings her to the Sag. But it's sort of showing your chart, and it still speaks about who you are, but on the unconscious soul level, it's really powerful. So you will literally have a new sun, moon rising with this chart.
Yeah, I mean, everything gives you another tool to better know yourself. And right now, with everything that's going on in this world, you got to know yourself, baby.
And your kiddos. Don't forget the kiddos.
And it's important for your family to understand that. And then Miranda says she didn't meet her biological dad until she was 30. And the man that raised her is her dad and her papa, and she'll go to the ends of the earth for that man.
I love that.
I think that's so beautiful. You know what I mean? Because again,
it's not always about blood.
This flesh is temporary, but that spirit and that energy
And that love.
is not. And that love,
That
you
love
know,
is
like
what's real.
that's what really makes what, you know, that's
You know,
what puts everything in
my
us,
stepson
right?
to me, that's not how I refer to him. He's my oldest. He's my son. I got 4 sons. That's how I talk about it. I got a Virgo, a Gemini, and 2 Leos. I got 4 sons. And I still remember the day he came up to our bedroom, and you know she was downstairs cooking, and this is soon after we were married, and he moved into the house. He said, "Do you think it would be okay if I called you Dad soon?" And I said to him, "Buddy, whenever you're ready, I would be honored for you to call me Dad. But I want you to feel safe and comfortable. But whenever you're ready, yes, you can call me Dad any day and every day, and I would love it." And he just smiled and looked at me. And then I think he ran downstairs to tell you or whatever, but he was so excited. And, you know, it was just,
He did.
it
It
touched
was
my
really
heart.
cute. He, you know, that was a big step for him. You know,
Yeah.
I still remember because I was cooking breakfast, and I still remember. And I was pregnant with William, but you know, it was just us
Were you
three
already
at that
pregnant?
time. Yes, I got pregnant pretty quickly.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you know. I mean,
Was it? Oh, so it was. He asked me after the honeymoon. Okay.
yeah.
So maybe
It
he
was
asked
like a
in
few
like
weeks.
October or
Yeah,
late
no,
September.
it was, yeah.
Maybe it was
But
after
I
his
mean,
birthday.
you know, we kind of just let him. We
We let
him
him steer that and
carry
guide
that.
that. Yeah,
and,
I didn't want to force anything
know,
on him. I'm very respectful. You know what I'm saying? Even like when he had to deal with the bio dad, I kind of I didn't chime in. I was there for support, but I saw the stress as the calls were going to come in and we're preparing for it. It messed him up.
Yeah, and if
you
I
know.
can say, just
Yeah.
the court systems and family, if you whatever you can do, try to stay out of them as best as you
it's
can.
criminal. It's criminal.
Sometimes you have to go through certain things, but it is genuinely not worth it.
Yeah.
And what we have to understand is that
It's all about
this is
money.
my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's more about, as my husband just said, the money and these different things.
They don't care about what's right
about
for the
well-being
child.
of the children, because I have seen too many things where it is absolutely not about that.
Yeah, we got friends going through it.
Oh, okay. Look at this.
Who?
So Phoenix, I'm sorry, Phoenix just said my son is 8880.
Oh wow.
Leo sun, Cancer moon, Pisces rising. No kids, still single.
8880.
So Elijah is 9999.
Yeah, so 8880. Wow. So he's about to be 46. Wow. Okay. That's deep. That's a cool birthday.
Yep.
But 9999, can't mess with that.
Yeah, the only thing that could have upped that would have been 88.
88.
But that's a very cool birthday.
That's a cool birthday though. And the Pisces rising. Wow, that's cool. All right, you guys, we're gonna wind it down. I do need some dinner, and
means I gotta get to work. I do have the kale chopped up.
Yeah, we had a beautiful day. We went to a beautiful restaurant for like a brunch, like kind of like a lunch breakfast thing, and
it was so nice.
Burrito spot. Yeah, it was good.
It was called Burritoholics, and it's in Mesa out here.
Yeah,
really good food. But really good service.
Yeah, they were very intentional.
Was there.
Yeah,
he was like talking to us. I mean, like it was the type of service
old school.
I'm not even accustomed to getting that type of service
anymore.
And this is what's crazy. I've kind of gotten to this place where if I'm eating in, I don't like to get. If I have cash on me, I won't give the tip until after I get the service, because I feel like, wait a minute, you're asking me to pay you a tip on service you haven't given me. How do I know that you're worth it? But, well, and I know somebody might tell me that that's not right or whatever, but I just think that tipping is when you get good service.
Customer service is important.
And when you don't get it, don't ask me to pay you more.
And it's been bad.
When I go into an establishment to buy food, and food, when you go anywhere, it is not cheap. I mean, we have burritos. Do y'all remember? Well, maybe I'm too old, but do you remember when burritos used to be like $4 or $5? Like, you would go to the burrito truck because you could get a cheap, very filling meal for like 5, 6, whatever it was. Burritos now are like $15.
5 people was what, 80?
Yeah, no, I mean, like it's crazy. So you're getting paid. So if I'm gonna pay you more, and you gotta give me good service, and they totally did. They were so kind,
Very
so
classy,
nice, like just fabulous.
nice
I
atmosphere.
was like,
yeah,
it
the whole
was so
family
good.
enjoyed it,
I
and
would
the
go
food was
back there
good.
a million times.
I had a
There's
vegetarian burrito, loved it.
a place next door that we went to, and they had good food too, but their service to me was crappy. You know what I mean? Like that.
It wasn't crap.
It wasn't good.
Okay, it was all right.
We were sitting right there in front of them, and I had to like ask them for my fork. I had to ask them for a paper towel. I had to ask
that's true.
you know what I mean? And then like, you know, they did it like, but it was just like, come on now. I don't know. And then so let's see. Triple Libra said, I looked into signing up for reading my natural chart, but the questions are hard to answer because my parents divorced when I was young,
That's okay.
but are back together in these final years.
That's okay. Yeah,
both in their 80s.
You
So
just answer the way you want to answer.
What you can.
And then after that, we exchange emails, and then that way, you know, we can get more detail. But yeah,
And
I only need to know those basics, the questionnaire. I ask you guys, are you married, kids, hobbies, career, your height?
I mean, that's all stuff that's about you.
And then I ask you, you know, did you grow up with both parents? So if you did, you say yes. If you didn't, and then there's an area there where you can elaborate as well too. But yeah, you know, we can after that, you know, yeah, don't let that deter you from, you know, completing your order.
And if you don't have your birth time.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, it's only $20 extra. If anybody here is like, oh, I never can get a chart reading, I can help you figure out your birth time. Right? Email me, eric@BigEAstrology.com. Get over the phone. It's only $20 extra, and I have to basically interview you. I ask you questions about your life, your childhood, your family, your siblings, your parents, work, all these things, and then I can figure out your time. It's called rectification. I love doing it. It's really an honor and a pleasure because I know the frustration for people with birth certificates and mom and dad have passed and nobody knows, and auntie don't know, and play cousin don't know, sibling don't know. I know, and I can figure it out.
Yeah, no, and because Triple Libra said, you know, her parents were divorced and they got back together and 80 years old. There's a lot, you know, so it's hard to know everything.
But let's say if you're not sure about your time, you can just put, when you're filling it out, you could just say, you know, or, you know, something around PM or AM. You know, sometimes people know, mom said I was born in the morning. And then from there, then you would have to just, you know, email me, and then, you know, it's an extra $20. And you could do that through PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App. And then we make it happen. Okay. So yeah, have no fear. Eric Taylor is here.
Woo!
And I just love working with you guys. I love meeting you guys. I just met Watkins at Coffee Talk this weekend. It was so much fun. We had a great coffee talk talking about Jupiter and Leo 1-year transit. And that will be coming out soon on YouTube. But, you know, I want you guys to get ready. This is going to be a big shift. And then the nodes are going to shift. That's what I'll be talking about, Coffee Talk in July. We're going to be talking about that Aquarius North Node and Leo South Node. Okay? And I may even teach about that in the tribe meeting, this thing for each, you know, person in the tribe, personal stuff about the nodes. We'll see, because we're working on some other guests for July. But don't miss June 19th to join the tribe. It's either $23 a month or $10 a month for the basic. With the 23, you get bells and whistles. After being in the group for a year, you get 50% off of a major chart reading. You get discounts from Sabale Pure, Big Astrology, Life the Plant Way, one of the best herbalists around. And his tinctures and herbal blends are incredible. I've used his products for hair growth, for lungs. He does stuff with kidneys. Joseph Octaviani, he's been on the podcast twice. Brilliant dude. You know, the tribe is no joke. And the tribe meetings are amazing. You will not regret it. You will love it. And it's family. It's love. Mm-hmm. You know, and Teresa and Jackie Washington and Quintella and Chantel and Gigi and so many people, and Danny and Israel and this one and that one. And I mean, our tribe Nettie and Melissa and Queen Bee and this one. And I mean, it's just so many people, you know.
Yeah.
And now Babs is a part of it. Yolanda, Colleen, we got Joanne, new people joining every day, and we're just grateful. But what I love is that we all, and Janice, we all share and exchange knowledge to help guide each other. So wifey's yawning. I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Guys.
We got to go. This was fun. I'll probably be back Thursday, but it may be late again, 8 p.m. Eastern, because I'm busy during the day. So, and then Friday night is coffee talk. So come to Coffee Talk. You want to learn about Prince's birth chart.
And from a spiritual perspective, you know what I mean? Because like we all know about the basic stuff of Prince. Like we've been hearing about him for a long time.
And this and that,
but you know what inspired this is that how many people out here know who Sloan Bella is? Anyway, she's kind of a psychic.
She did a psychic reading of Prince, and it was deep.
But she did it more spiritual, and I don't know if you saw that one.
No.
Anyways,
I watched part of one, but
you know,
but I'm gonna do it through this lens of astrology.
Right.
So,
Right.
But it's gonna be very spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely sign up, and like I said, you can save $2, $13 Cash App, $BigEAstro. I love you guys. Make sure you email me. Right, because some people pay on PayPal and Cash App and don't give me the email. How am I going to send you the link?
We need to get the email and include your telephone number. I think I have it in there. Include your telephone number. It's amazing. Like people don't give these things, and we promise we're not going to stalk you.
Yeah, no, it's just to make sure you make it to your reading on time, or to send you a reminder if you need to come. Yeah, but thank you.
Love you,
and we love you guys, and thank you for watching episode 468. Now, do me a favor. Come back in 10 seconds and leave a comment, because it helps the live grow in the algorithms. And share it on your Facebook, share it on your X, share it to friends and family. You don't know what they may get from me breaking down the Gemini and all 12 houses and the messages. You know what I mean? But come back in a couple seconds and leave me a comment, because it really does boost up the show, and it don't cost you nothing. All right? I love you guys.
Thank you.
BigEAstrology, knowledge is love.
Night.
See you Thursday. Good night.